Howdy y'all, it's Shannon from Creative Chaos in Tennessee, and today I am back with the Rainbow Crush Hop, and it's hosted by Tara, the Paper Snob, so go over and say hey and check her out and everyone else playing along. But this month's color is yellow. So each month she picks a different color. We focus on that. You need to, like, I think she said 90%, 95% of your layout to be that color. So it was fun. And I'm also combining this with How to Kill a Kit with Style. I'm using my kit, but I'm not using a lot of paper, I guess, is my thing. So I have this, which was a cut apart that was matted that I had in my stash. This is the only pattern paper I'm using, and it's scraps, a zip strip, and then I have this and this. Both are swap items. I have some more of the flowers that I watercolored and fussy cut. I have my photos, and I have this piece of wood veneer that says jelly beans, and it really doesn't have anything to do with my layout because we're actually dyeing eggs in these pictures. This layout is going to have a second page. I'm just not going to be doing it today because I don't know if I'm going to be able to keep it monochromatic is why. So I'll post a picture at the end with a second page. So this says jelly beans. I just wanted to use it. It was yellow. I was trying to find all the yellow stuff I had in my kit over here. And this one just says jelly beans, Easter, hippity hoppity, chocolate bunny, spring is sprung, coloring eggs, Easter bunny. So I thought that works well enough because we were coloring eggs. We like jelly beans. Actually, we usually do eat jelly beans. We usually have snacks and stuff while we're coloring eggs, so we always have fun. So I decided that I am going to just do a little bit of smushing on here to bring in some of the yellow. I have my design in mind of what I want to do. So I'm just going to use my mustard seed distress oxide. And I have a piece of acetate here. And this one's going to be really bright yellow, and that's okay. And then I'm just going to spritz it with some water. And this is just plain old Hobby Lobby basic white cardstock. So it isn't anything fancy or anything. So let's see. And I'm just going to smush it down, hence the smushing technique. And I'm just going to keep going and going until it's all gone. Let's see, pull some of it from up top. And I'm just keeping it near the middle. And then I want to do a tiny bit here and a tiny bit up here. So I am going to put just a tiny bit back on here. It's not going to be a lot though. And wet it a little bit so it can run. And I'm just going to tap a little bit in there and a little bit up here. Okay. And I think we're going to call that part good. So as long as you're not using a ton of water, it's okay. If your page does start to fold a little bit, you can always flip it over and you can spritz it with water. Don't soak it, just spritz it, and then take your hand and rub it in so that it evenly distributes the water. You can put a paper towel underneath and on top, and then lay something heavy on top and let it dry, and it will dry flat. I'm not going to do that because I'm impatient. I'm just going to daub up some of these spots that's a little more wet than the others. Which is not many. I didn't add much water. Okay, so hopefully y'all are still in frame because I can't see. But I am going to build up my page now. So I wanted to just add this as a little border along the side. I have an ideal in my mind of what I want it to look like. And I laid it out just on the table. I didn't actually put it on paper and lay it all out. So hopefully it turns out like I want it to be in my head. And I have enough space because like I said, I did not lay it out and measure it on 12 by 12. So I might be way off in how I laid things out. Everything might not fit. Okay, and then I'm going to use this, the yellow side of this. I've already made 3 rounds of these flowers. And every time I think, okay, that's enough. That's like plenty. I end up using them again and I'm like, oh man, I need to make more. Okay, so I'm going to put my photos on. And I'm thinking it's going to be something like this. And like I said, this is going to have a second page because I have, I think I have 5 more photos left of this, of us doing Easter on this day and us dyeing eggs. You can see my winter sewing. This is from quite a few years ago, I do believe. Maybe it was last year, but I don't think so. But who knows? My memory's terrible. Thank God for Facebook and that I load most of my pictures on there whenever I share them or whatever, so I can always go back and look up dates on stuff. Okay. I'm going to put that on there. And then, let's see. I'm wanting this to be here and this to be here. Oh, there's the first problem. It wasn't too big when I laid it out. Everything was going to fit just fine. Okay, we're going to maneuver a little bit. And then I have this little bunny that I wanted to put up here. I've had him for quite some time. And then I have all my flowers. So I'm just going to glue this down. Oh, this one was made by Shelly War, I think. War, I don't know. So, either way, super, super cute. I think this came from the Swap Addicts Anonymous group. This one may have too, but I don't know. I don't know who made this one. They didn't sign it to take credit. Okay, I think I'm going to pop this on foam tape just to give a little bit of dimension. Oh man, I think I've used all of my, I've used about all of my wide foam tape. See if I can get it all off. Yay! I got it all off without tearing it and wasting part of it. That's almost as good of a feeling as whenever you're pulling weeds and you get the whole root and all. It's like, woohoo! Okay, I'm going to put this here. This looked much better in my head. This looked way better in my head whenever I had it all planned out. Okay, maybe it's just in the ugly phase. I'm just going to roll with it for a minute. Alright, so then I have all my flowers here. So, let's just add some of these on and see what it turns into. I had a vision that it was going to go down the center and be spectacular. But you never know. So, there's that one. keep it kind of centered up. Let's see, it needs one here. I feel like I need more. Oh no, and I'm out. I'm out of flowers, y'all. I'm not out of flowers, but I'm out of yellow ones, because yeah, I think I want that one there. Okay, there's that. And then I'm just going to tuck in a few of these leaves here and there. Oh no, I didn't leave space for my title. I was going to put it here. Okay. Let's rip stuff up before it's too late. Move this one down a little bit. Okay, that'll work like that. And then, let's just put that there. Alright, and I'll probably use a tacky glue to tack this down and hold it for a minute so that it'll stay really good. But, I used up all my flowers. I need one more. One more. Had to put that one up there to cover up the little boo-boo from the scrap paper where glue had pulled the paper up. Okay. Oh, I'm still missing this one down here. Ah! Alright, so that's going to be the layout. So, I will post a picture of it dried and finished over on the end. I had to fix it because I had to rip them up. Go over and check out everyone else. They're linked below that's playing along with Rainbow Crush and How to Kill a Kit with Style. I hope that you enjoyed this. I hope that it inspires you. And until next time, bye y'all.